What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing makeup or eyeshadow basics. So I'm going to be showing you how to create this look and just showing you simple eyeshadow techniques that you can incorporate in any look. So if you're interested, keep watching. Alright, so for the first tip with your eyeshadow, or like our eyeshadow basics, we're going to talk about brushes that you're going to need. So for eyeshadow, I usually like to have two fluffy brushes, one to blend with, and then one to actually apply the color with and blend out, so you need two for that. And then another one. This one is the MAC 217 brush. Now you'll see it's a little bit shorter. Ooh, can you see? And I guess it's better on that. So it's a little bit shorter, it's a little bit more tightly packed with the bristles, so it applies color more compactly. Does that make sense? So yeah, I use all three of these usually. And then I will take, this is like a tapered blender brush, and then I'll use that to apply like my inner highlight or anything like that. But today, I'm pretty much just gonna be using these three today. Dupe wise, because you're gonna get into brushes that are really expensive or like, you know, medium price. So this is the MAC 229. Now, I've had this brush for over 10 years. Yeah, since I was 13. So it's lasted forever. Now a dupe for that is gonna be the Morphe M441 brush. Now you can see like this one is a little bit more like, you know, closer. It's not as fanned out versus the other one, but they work amazing. So this one I think is about $6 and this is $28. So, you know, depending on your price point, you have options. So I'm not gonna be using the MAC one though right now. I'm gonna stick with, I have that Morphe M441 brush. Then I'm gonna go with, this one is from Sigma. Got it from Sammy, thank you Sammy. It's a tapered blending, it's E40, that's the black one. And then my MAC 217 brush. Now I love my MAC 217 brush, that one's like 25 maybe? It was 21 back in the day, I don't know how much it is now, but I'll look it up and I'll put it below. So, these three you need if you're starting into eyeshadow. So, the palette that I'm going to be using today is one of my favorites. Modern Renaissance from ANASTASIA, Beverly Hills. It's dirty, but it's fantastic. Alright, so let's begin. So for eyeshadow basics, we're going to first grab, why am I out of breath? The Morphe M441 brush, and we're going to go in with, is that Tempera? This color right here. This color. So just kind of put it all over your brush. And we're going to just put that all over our eyelid. And do the same for the other side. Alright, so we have that set. Next step, we're going to go in with the burnt orange, which is this one. And then we're also going to go kind of mix it with the raw sienna. So with those two colors, you're going to take your brush, tap it in both, then you'll tap off excess, and now you'll place it to your eye. So I want to create, or I want to make my eyes look bigger, and in order to do that, you need to create depth in your eye. So you're going to want to stay with the outer V of your eye. I think I've said your eye like 10 times just now. But so I'm basically going to stay right in my crease and just deepen out this darker V. So I'm just going to take that color, I'm spinning this way. No matter which way you look, counterclockwise, clockwise, whatever. And I'm just brushing this back and giving it a good spin. And it's not super noticeable, but you want to create a base, transition shades for all your eyeshadows. So I'll do the same, tap it off, and we'll do the same for this eye. Focusing at the back first, and then brushing any extra color towards the front of our eye. Okay, so we've added a little, and I'm just going to go back in and do it again. And same thing with the other eye. and just blend it out on both. Ooh. Whoop. And just blend it out on both sides, just kind of up to your brow, in order to create more depth in our eye, because as you can see, we've got the shadow on, but I like it a little bit more extreme. So for my eyes, so I have blue eyes. This one kind of has a weird color in it, but whatever. I'm gonna use Real Gar, the orange color. I love oranges. I use them in a lot of my makeup looks, but you know what? It's just good, so I'm gonna use that. And then I'll probably go in with red ochre too. Those. So I'm still using the same brush. You can use pretty much the same brush for this whole makeup look. Just for eyes, though, obviously not your foundation, but yes. So taking this brush, we're gonna go in with the orange color. Now this one, you're just gonna go like 2 or 3, tap off, and really focus it deeper V and up. So we'll start here, the very back, brush down, brush up, and kind of just finish it brushing it up. Okay, same thing with the other eye. Take your fluffy brush, dip it in, off, tap off any excess, and focus that at the outer V. So you basically just want to make a transition from the front of your eye to the back. So right here, you want everything to be pretty light, and you want to deepen up so it gives your eye more depth and makes them look bigger. So blend everything out. And now after we have that on, we're going to do the below of our lash line. So you can pretty much take that same brush. This one's a little big, but okay, no. Okay, so now you'll need like a little smaller brush, so a pencil brush. So I'm gonna dip that into the burnt orange color and the raw sienna color first. Back to back, tap off extra, and now I'm gonna go underneath my lash line. Is that soft pasta? I literally had fucking barbecue sauce on my face. Ah! Okay, so underneath. And just smoke it in. And then you'll go back in with your bigger fluffy brush and just kind of blend everything out on the bottom. Okay, so I'm still gonna go in with the same brush, and I'm gonna go in with that red ochre color. Give it a good swirl, tap it off, and head to the V. In the corner, swirl it, bring it up. Okay. And same thing for the other side. And then you can just take that same brush, not dipping any more product in it, and just bring it underneath. Go back in with your MAC or your other fluffy brush that you used with the tempera color, dip it in some more, and just kind of go over the top again. Same thing on the other eye. Make sure you hit the outside. Pretty much you just go back and forth between blending it with the color and then with the clean brush. But I'll list all the brushes down below and everything, and like the dupes for like the MAC ones. But I will say the MAC ones will last you a long time. As long as you take care of them, you will have them for a long time. I do like my eyeshadow to come a little bit more out than maybe other people, but that's just my thing. All right, and then to jazz this look up a little bit more, I'm going to go back in with that pencil brush we used, and I'm going to take Primavera, this one right here. Wow, Primavera. And I'm just going to focus it on the front of my eye. What are you doing, crazy boy? And I'm also going to take that and just take it underneath. And just take that in your tear duct. Alright, so once you have that on, normal people, other people, besides myself, will add our white eyeliner. This is the Cake Pencil from Kat Von D. Just go in your waterline. And same thing in the other eye. And that really brightens up the eye as well. And then you'll take a little, kind of like stiff little brush like this, go back into your palette, and we're gonna actually grab the Cypress Umber? This dark brown shade, you just say dark brown. Take a little bit of that on your little stiff brush. This is the MAC 214, maybe? It's so old, I have no idea. And you're going to press this up right to the white in your waterline. Just smudge it in your lash line. Kind of tilt your head back and do the same thing on the top of the lash line. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. And you want to keep this just on the outside because we still want to keep that V in our eyes. You don't want to bring the dark all the way to the front of the eye. And once that is placed on there, you can just kind of blend it out one more time. So it's a lot of placing and then blending, and placing and blending. And if you get any fallout, it's all good. We're going to put some concealer on underneath. All right, cool. So now we're just going to take a little bit of concealer, which I'll be using my Bye Bye Cosmetics, this one, in medium. Putting it on the back of my hand, just a little bit. We just want to clean up our under eyes a little bit. And just a big brush. This one is the MAC. Oh my God, it's so old, it's rubbed off. I think it's 232, 252. Just a square brush like that. And we're just gonna pat this into our under eyes. And kind of carry it out. Cool. Same thing on the other eye. Down our nose, and then we'll also just brush that out real quick. My nose always gets so red, I don't know why that happens. But yeah, that is some basic eyeshadow skills. I'm gonna put some lashes on so you can see really the difference, because you don't always need to add eyeliner. If you had like the little wing back here, I'm sorry, not the wing, just kind of darken this up. it really does help to make your eyes bigger. All right, so now we're gonna add some lashes, and then you can really see the difference between no lashes and lashes. All right, so I added lashes and underneath mascara and my lip gloss. So yes, that is my basic look. So just to recap everything, we used the Modern Renaissance Palette by ANASTASIA Beverly Hills. Available at your Ulta, Macy's, following retailer stores, and Sephora. And we basically focused on, we used kind of a lot of colors from this one. This is a great neutral palette and basic palette if you're looking at something that's kind of versatile, because you can really spice it up with like the pinks, and there's some really great shimmers like this Vermeer and Primavera is amazing. So definitely, if you're looking for a palette that's multi-purpose, boom, this is your friend. Brushes that we used are going to be the Morphe M441 Phenomenal Blender Brush. Again, like $6, I think. Let's see, we really didn't even use that. We used the Sigma E40 Blender Brush. We also used the MAC, I think it's a 252 maybe. But you can use pretty much any brush underneath. And which other one did we use? Where did it go? Oh, pencil brush. This one's from Morphe M431. Phenomenal. Definitely a MAC dupe. And there's one more, concealer brush too we use. But you can use that in any brush. That's a MAC 252? Something like that. I will list all these brushes below and their dupes, which I would definitely check out. But yeah, that is kind of, where I'm going to start for the makeup basics. And just to wrap that part up, you basically just want to create that outer V with your eye. It's going to make your eyes look bigger and brighter, and especially brighter if you use that white eyeliner in your waterline right in here, and then press it up with that darker shadow. We're popping. So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.